There's a moment many men experience, but almost never talk about. It doesn't happen suddenly. It creeps in quietly. At first, you ignore it. Maybe one night things don't feel as strong as they used to. You tell yourself you're just tired. Another time, it takes longer to respond. You brush it off again. But then slowly, a pattern begins to form. And deep down, a question starts to grow. Why is this not working like before? Before we go any further, take a moment right now to hit the like button. Comment below where you're watching from. And subscribe so you never miss simple, medically grounded strategies that could help you protect your performance and avoid unnecessary frustration. Hello, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Hannah Cole. And over the past 20 years, I've had countless private conversations with men over 60 who all describe the same quiet concern. Something has changed. Not completely gone. Not completely broken. Just different. And here's the truth most men are never clearly told. What you're experiencing is not random. Your body is not failing. It's adapting. But if you don't understand these changes, they can feel like loss. So today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening inside your body after 60. Why things don't respond the same way anymore. And most importantly, what you can do about it. Let's start with the biggest shift. Blood flow. An erection is not just about desire. It's about circulation. Over time, your blood vessels naturally become less flexible. They don't expand as quickly or as fully as they used to. So what does that mean? It means the same level of stimulation that once created a strong, instant response now produces a slower, sometimes weaker one. This is not dysfunction. This is physics. But here's where many men make a critical mistake. They interpret slower response as failure. And the moment that thought enters your mind, everything changes. Because now you're not just dealing with circulation. You're dealing with pressure. Now here's something most men are never told. Pressure is more damaging than aging. The moment you start thinking, is it going to work? What if it doesn't? Why is it taking longer? Your body shifts into a stress response. And stress restricts blood flow. So now, what started as a mild physical change becomes a compounded problem. Physical plus psychological. Now let's go deeper. Testosterone. After 60, testosterone levels naturally decline. Not drastically overnight, but gradually over time. And this affects desire, energy, responsiveness. But here's the important part. Lower testosterone does not mean no performance. It means your body requires more intentional stimulation. More build-up. More engagement. Less rushing. But many men try to approach intimacy the same way they did at 30. Fast. Direct. Immediate. And when the body doesn't respond the same way, they assume something is wrong. But the reality is this. The strategy needs to evolve. Now here's something that might surprise you. Sensitivity changes. Over time, nerve response becomes slightly reduced. Which means it may take longer to reach full arousal. But this is not a disadvantage. In many cases, it can actually improve control and endurance. If you understand how to work with it. Now let's talk about something deeper. Confidence. Because this is where everything connects. When a man starts to lose trust in his body, he changes his behavior. He hesitates. He overthinks. He withdraws slightly. And that hesitation alone can disrupt performance more than any physical change. Because confidence is not just mental. It directly affects your body's response. Now here's the shift I want you to understand. This stage of life is not about loss. It's about adaptation. Your body still works. But it works differently. And when you learn that difference, you regain control. Now let me give you something practical. Instead of expecting instant response, focus on gradual buildup. Give your body time to engage. Remove pressure from the outcome. Focus on the process. And most importantly, stop measuring yourself against your younger self. Because that comparison creates unnecessary stress. Now here's something very important. Your overall health matters more than ever. Conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart health directly affect circulation. And often, erection changes are one of the first early warning signs. Not the problem itself, but a signal. So instead of ignoring it, listen to it. Because your body is communicating with you. Now let's bring this all together. What you're experiencing is not the end of performance. It's a transition. From automatic to intentional. From fast to controlled. From pressure to understanding. And when you make that shift, everything changes. If this conversation helped you see what's really happening inside your body, then the next step is critical. In our previous video, we talked about one simple thing you can do before intimacy to improve erection strength and reliability, something that becomes even more important as you age. You need to watch that next. Because when you combine preparation with understanding, you move from uncertainty to confidence. Click the video on your screen now. And if you're serious about maintaining your performance, your confidence, and your health as you age, make sure you subscribe and stay with us on this journey.